Alright, I'm going to show you today. I'm going to pick my butter beans. It's running down along this trellis. I grew cucumbers on it and had a pretty decent season with the cucumbers. I wasn't impressed with them. It's a different kind of seed. I did not like the seed. They were called a pickling cucumber, and I'm used to growing straight 8 cucumbers, and they grow really well. They're all uniform in size. They make good pickles. Uh, I'll go back to them next year, definitely. If I got to beg, borrow, and fight to get seed, I will. I think I might accidentally have some seed left, but I had bought these seed uh, just in case, and I used them, which I did wrong. I'll never do that again. Said once, famous garden. Anyway, I'm gonna pick these butter beans. I planted them the week after the 4th of July. Uh, they've been growing and growing. I've fertilized them a few times with some triple 13 and some of my Texas tomato uh, food, and just a few times I sprayed them. And it's mid-September. I was worried that I wasn't going to get a crop off of them. It hadn't rained a whole lot. It still hadn't rained a whole lot. I'd watered them all through the summer, but that city water just don't do real well with the plants. And so I'm gonna pick them today and see what we get. I got a 5-gallon bucket empty here, so we'll see what we get. They started putting on about mid-September, and I was real worried that they wouldn't fill out. But here it is, getting ready for not our first cold snap, but I mean we didn't get no frost with our first cold snap, but our I think someone said the other day that our first annual frost was around November 4th, the 4th or 5th day of November. But I think that's been moved up a little bit, moved back a little bit anyway. And so I'm gonna pick them and let's see what we get. Like I said, I didn't do nothing special. I just broke up the ground, fluffed it up after I pulled all my cucumber vines off the trellis, and fluffed the ground up, and just went through there and planted them about, I don't know, about every foot or two apart, 18 inches or so. I didn't have a whole lot of seed. I just had like a handful of seed, but I did manage to cover nearly the entire trellis. And we got a lot of shade here, and they say you can't grow stuff in the shade. I do pretty well. Of course, we live in Texas, and the sun is ooh, man, it's rough. So I'm gonna get after it, and we'll see what we get when we come out. All right, bye. Hey, you too. Look here. Look here. I just wanted to finish up on my butterbean video. Yesterday evening, we had friends show up just about the time I was finishing up with the butter beans, and so I didn't get to make this video. I picked a 5-gallon bucket and another half 5-gallon bucket full off the vine, the big old pods. But look at these butter beans. Look at there. Look how big that butter bean is. They're all like that. They're just huge butter beans. This is some Christmas time butter beans, whatever they call them. But yeah, they're awesome. Linda started shelling them last night, and she ended up with a little over a gallon, and she's not even halfway through. So we're going to end up with about 2.5 gallons of butter beans to put in the freezer. And it only takes, oh shoot, a big old spoonful of them on a piece of cornbread with a piece of sausage and a little spoonful of cabbage.
And woo, it'll sure make a 300-pound man happy. Let me tell you, that's how I feel today. I feel happy. I am full of butter beans, and I know that next year, even if I do plant them the week after or the week of 4th of July, I know I'll get a good harvest. But I think I'm going to move it up about a month and plant somewhere in the middle of June. That way to give my cucumbers plenty of time to get done and get them out of the way, and give the butter beans a little extra head start and a little bit longer growing season. Maybe we get that second 5-gallon bucket. But I do have a bunch of seed that I'm going to use. You just take, whenever you get ready to, those little pods, you just break them open, and that's a seed. You can see this. I mean, it's dried up. It's dried up, and it's still that big. It's still 3/4 of an inch to an inch long. So, hey, I've got 50 or 100 of them. I may be able to plant them a little closer together this year. Either that, or I can plant them a little further apart out toward the middle of the garden and let them run into the trellis like that. And because it's not them gathering up on the trellis what keeps them from growing. What they need is more root space. So there you go. Little triple 13, little Texas tomato food. The Texas tomato food, I mix it 1 cap full to a gallon. I got a little backpack sprayer I put on. I pump it up and walk around. I spray everything with it. And man, that stuff will make some stuff grow. I literally seen a grapevine turn translucent. You can see through the grapevine and see the water going through it just about. I'm telling you, it was that beautiful of a sight. I got a little overboard with it, and I was doing it every week. Well, that's not overboard, but man, you talking about some growth. That Texas tomato food will put some growth on it. Reach out to my friends down in Galveston, Texas, and tell them that I sent you. They ain't going to know who the hell I am, excuse my language, but they ain't going to know who I am. You just reach out there and talk to them down there in Galveston. Send them email. Look for Texas tomato food. It comes in a gallon jug or even pint jugs or quart jugs. It's a little on the expensive side. I think it's $28 for a gallon of it, but it is well worth it. You keep it inside where it don't dry up. It's got a sealing cap, but if you keep it inside, all it takes is a cap full to a gallon of water, and it will make your plants go crazy. And I just spoil feed this stuff. I don't put it on the roots. That's what my triple 13 is for. I'm a firm believer in it. A little bit of crystallized triple 13. No, it don't hurt the worms. All you people think it hurt the worms. It don't hurt the worms. I got 4 worm bins out there, 4 250-gallon worm bins, and them worms escape that thing all the time. So there's worms all in this yard. All in this yard. They in my garden. I'm telling you, I can go out there with 2 sticks and roll them together, and the vibration of them sticks vibrating, the worms will come to the top of the ground. They're everywhere. So triple 13 does not bother them worms. So you just forget about it. Okay? Just forget about it. Go get you a little triple 13, put it on there. It don't take a whole lot. Just a handful scattered out around it. Bam. Hey, that's your food. That's what makes your food grow. All those nutrients and stuff that you give them, that's good too. That's awesome. But they gotta have that NPK. If they don't get that NPK, they ain't gonna grow. So give it to them. All right. Well, listen. We got things to do. Like this video. Share this video. Press the bell. Ring the bell. Whatever you want to do with the bell. Smash the button. Subscribe. Subscribe. Because if you don't subscribe, you're not going to get in on the ATV video giveaway. Because that's how you get into it. All right. You ain't going to my Facebook and liking me on Facebook. That's part of it. That's not the key deal. The key is to be a subscriber on my YouTube channel. If you're a subscriber on my YouTube channel, you're going to get in on the drawing. All them Facebook likes, that's just a Facebook like, because this ain't a Facebook thing. All those people that join on Facebook, that's just part of it. You got to follow the instructions. Get on the Facebook. All right, like the Facebook, like the YouTube channel, like the video, ring the bell, subscribe, and then you will be registered to win the ATV, the Little Tikes ATV. We're going to give it away. Hopefully we give it away before Christmas. Way things are going right now, it don't look like it's going to happen. So you might want to get on there. If all them people from Facebook get on there and like the video, then we'd probably give it away tomorrow. What are we going to do? All right, well, hey, listen. The rules are you have to be a resident of the United States, the lower 48. You cannot be part of my immediate family. You have to like the Facebook page. You have to ring the bell, subscribe, like the videos, watch the videos, and did I say subscribe? Subscribe. All right. So get on there and subscribe today and like the videos. Go over and like my Facebook page, and we're going to get this all together. We're going to give away a Little Tikes video. All right? Let's do it.